Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. This is BeholderGuard speaking from Athens, Greece. And once again, we're going to be refuting yet one more Christian verse that Trinitarians love to use, of course, misinterpretation. And that is in the Gospel according to John chapter 10, verse 11, which says, I am the good shepherd. Allegedly, Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, Isa alayhi salam, says, I am the good shepherd. So they love to go back to Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 11. Same verse, by the way, 11:11, but of course different book, different chapter, which says, this is how they love to combine it, for this is what the sovereign Lord says, I myself will search for my sheep and look after them. As a shepherd looks after his scattered flock when he is with them, so will I look after my sheep. I will rescue them from all places where they are scattered on the day of clouds and darkness. Now, first of all, just because a prophet said something similar to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, or his creator did, it doesn't label him as God Almighty. So, and again, if we read the beginning of the Gospel according to John, we see that Jesus was using a figure of speech. So, let's look at verse 6, which says, Jesus used this figure of speech, but they did not understand what he was telling them. And as I said in my other video, which I destroyed this stupid Christian missionary, I refuted her and exposed her according to her own words. Anyway, that's another topic. Other personalities said exactly the same thing, and they were given the same title. And here's the proof. Isaiah chapter 44, verse 28 says, who says of Cyrus, the pagan, he is my shepherd. A pagan, he is my shepherd, and will accomplish all that I please. Now, ironically, in the same book of Ezekiel, which Trinitarian Christians love to quote out of context and misinterpretation, if you go a few verses later, Ezekiel chapter 34, verses 23 and 24, it says, the sovereign Lord says, allegedly, God is speaking, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is speaking, allegedly, I will place over them one shepherd, my servant David. Clear, pretty clear. Who? My servant David. He will tend them and be their shepherd. I, the Lord, will be their God, and my servant David will be prince among them. I, the Lord, have spoken. So, as we can see, if we're going to call Jesus God, because he was the shepherd, then we must apply the same thing for Cyrus and David. So then you have another two gods. Anyway, that's it for today. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Think about liking, sharing, subscribing. Even if you dislike the video, give it a dislike, no problem. The truth is the truth. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Muslimin, and I hope I'll see you in the next video.